Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Ema, the English podcast. I am Emma.
Hello, everyone, and I am Jack. We are very happy you are here today.
Today is a special episode for us.
Yes, it feels special because we are finishing something important.
If you started learning with us from episode 1, you have improved a lot.
Yes, and you should feel happy and proud of your progress.
Before we start, we want to remind you of one important thing.
Do not just listen, please speak with us.
Repeat the sentences and imagine real situations.
This will help your English become more natural.
Now, let's quickly remember what we learned before.
Yes, because this is the last part of our tenses series.
In episode 1, we learned basic tenses for daily life and past actions.
In episode 2, we learned more advanced tenses and how to talk about experiences.
So together, we have already learned 8 tenses.
And today, we will learn the final 4 tenses.
This means today we complete all 12 English tenses.
But if you did not watch the first 2 episodes, please watch them later.
Yes, start from the beginning to understand everything, step by step.
Now let's talk about today's lesson.
Today we will learn 4 future forms.
The first one is the simple future using will.
The second one is going to for plans.
The third one is for actions happening at a specific time in the future.
The fourth one is for actions that will be completed before a certain time.
Don't worry about difficult names. We will explain everything clearly.
We will also tell you which tense we are using.
Now let's start with a simple example.
What will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I will wake up early.
I will go for a walk.
I will finish my work.
Very good. That is the future simple tense.
Yes, we use will with the base verb.
We use it for decisions, promises, and future ideas.
For example, I will call you later.
I will help you with your homework.
I will learn English every day.
I will start tomorrow.
These sentences are simple and very useful.
Now, let's try something different.
What are you going to do this weekend?
This weekend, I am going to meet my friends.
I am going to relax at home.
That is great. This is going to for plans.
Yes, we use it when we have already decided something.
I am going to watch a movie tonight.
I am going to visit my family tomorrow.
This form is also very common in daily conversation.
Yes, you will hear it all the time.
Good. Now, this is a little different.
Yes, I used going to.
Exactly. This is called the going to future.
So, what is the difference between will and going to?
That is a very good question.
Going to is used when you already have a plan.
Oh, so it was something planned before.
Yes, exactly.
For example, if you say, I am going to travel next month, it means you have already decided.
But if you say, I will travel someday, it sounds like a general idea.
Yes, that is the difference.
Let me try again.
I am going to start a new habit.
I am going to wake up early tomorrow.
Perfect. That clearly shows your plan.
Now I feel like I understand the difference better.
Good. Tell me the difference.
Will is used for quick decisions or general future ideas.
Yes, that is correct.
And going to is used for plans.
Exactly. Very well said.
This is very useful in real life.
Yes, because we talk about the future every day.
Let's make a fun example.
Okay. Imagine you call me suddenly.
All right, hey, I am bored.
Don't worry. I will call you in 5 minutes.
Good, that is a quick decision.
Now another situation.
Hey, what are your plans for tonight?
I am going to watch a movie.
That is already planned.
Yes, exactly.
Now everything is becoming clearer.
Good, because we are not finished yet.
Oh, there is more to learn.
Yes, 2 more important forms are coming.
Am ready to learn.
Tell me this. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., what will you be doing?
Tomorrow at 8 p.m., I will be watching a movie.
Perfect. That is correct.
What tense is this?
This is called the future continuous tense.
So it means an action will be happening at a specific time in the future.
Yes, exactly.
For example, at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, I will be working.
That means the action will be in progress at that time.
Yes, it helps describe future situations clearly.
Let me try more examples.
Tomorrow evening, I will be studying.
At this time next week, I will be traveling.
Perfect. Those are great examples.
This tense feels like telling a story.
Yes, it helps you imagine the future.
I think learners are becoming more confident now.
Yes, they are understanding step by step.
So far, we learned 3 future forms.
Yes, we learned will, going to, and will be doing.
Exactly, and now we will learn the final one.
This is the last part. I am curious now.
Good. Let me ask you something simple.
Okay, I am ready.
Imagine that tomorrow, by 10 p.m., you finish all your work.
Okay, I understand.
How will you say that?
Maybe I will say, by 10 p.m., I will finish my work.
That is close, but there is a better way to say it.
Oh, really? Please tell me.
You can say, by 10 p.m., I will have finished my work.
Ah, will have finished. That sounds new.
Yes, this is the future perfect tense.
It means the action will be completed before a certain time in the future.
Yes, and this is the last tense we are learning today.
It is called the future perfect tense.
So what does it mean exactly?
It means something will be completed before a specific time in the future.
Oh, so it is like looking into the future and saying the work is already finished.
Yes, that is exactly the idea.
Let me try some examples.
By tomorrow morning, I will have completed my homework.
By next week, I will have finished this project.
Perfect. That is correct.
This tense feels powerful.
Yes, because it helps you talk about goals and results.
If I say, by the end of this month, I will have improved my English, it sounds strong.
Yes, and it is very motivating.
I really like this tense.
Good. Now let's quickly review everything again.
Yes, this will help learners understand clearly.
When you say, I will do something, that is future simple.
Yes, we use it for general, future, or quick decisions.
When you say, I am going to do something, that is for plans.
Yes, something already decided before.
When you say, I will be doing something, that is future continuous.
Yes, it means something will be happening at a specific time in the future.
And when you say, I will have done something, that is future perfect.
Yes, it means something will be finished before a future time.
Perfect. Now everything is clear.
Now, let's make it more natural.
Yes, no more thinking, just speaking.
I will ask questions and you answer naturally.
Okay, I am ready.
What will you do after this episode?
After this episode, I will relax and listen to music.
Good answer.
Now ask me another question.
What are you going to do this weekend?
This weekend, I am going to meet my friends and spend time outside.
Nice, that sounds good.
Ask me another one.
Tomorrow at 7 p.m., what will you be doing?
At 7:00 p.m. tomorrow, I will be having dinner.
Very good.
One more question, please.
By next month, what will you have achieved?
By next month, I will have improved my English speaking skills.
Perfect. You understand everything.
Yes, now everything is connected together.
That is because you are using the tenses, not just learning them.
Yes, practice makes it easier.
Now let's make a small story using all 4 future forms.
That sounds like a great idea.
Tomorrow, I will wake up early and start my day with energy.
I am going to follow a new routine that I already planned.
At 8 lakh a.m., I will be exercising.
And by the end of the day, I will have completed all my important tasks.
That is a perfect example.
Yes, and it feels like real life.
Learners can use this in their daily speech.
Yes, it will help them feel more confident.
Now they can talk about plans, predictions, actions, and results.
Yes, they can speak about the future easily.
Let's try a fun situation now.
Okay, go ahead.
Imagine I call you suddenly.
Okay, I am ready.
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I will be working most of the day.
And what are you going to do in the evening?
I am going to relax and watch a movie.
By the weekend, I will have finished all my work.
That sounds like a very productive plan.
Yes, I feel good about it.
This is actually fun.
Yes, because you are using English to talk about your real life.
Now say this sentence out loud.
I will achieve my goals.
I am going to practice every day.
At this time tomorrow, I will be learning.
By next month, I will have improved.
If someone listened from episode 1 until now, they did more than just learn English.
Yes, they built something important.
They built understanding, confidence, and speaking ability.
And today, we are not just finishing a lesson.
We are completing a full system of learning English.
Before we continue, let's quickly review everything again.
Yes, because clear understanding is very important.
In this episode, we learned the final 4 tenses.
And we already used them in real conversations.
The first one is when you say, I will do something.
This is called future simple tense.
Yes, we use it for decisions, promises, and general future ideas.
The second one is when you say, I am going to do something.
This is used for plans.
Yes, something already decided before.
The third one is when you say, I will be doing something.
This is the future continuous tense.
Yes, it means something will be happening at a specific time in the future.
The fourth one is when you say, I will have done something.
This is future perfect tense.
Yes, it means something will be completed before a certain time in the future.
If you understand these 4, you have completed all 12 tenses.
And that is a big achievement.
Now let's stop thinking about rules and just speak.
Yes, real English in real conversation.
Let's imagine a situation about your future.
Okay, I like this idea.
Tell me, what will you do in the next few months?
The fourth one is when you say, I will have done something.
I will also learn new skills.
Good, that sounds great.
Now tell me, what are you going to start this week?
This week, I am going to start a new routine.
I am going to practice English every day.
Very nice.
Now imagine tomorrow evening. What will you be doing?
Tomorrow evening, I will be sitting with my notebook.
I will be practicing my speaking.
That is a good habit.
Now think about the future.
By the end of this month, what will you have achieved?
By the end of this month, I will have improved my confidence in English.
That sounds powerful.
Yes, and it feels real.
That is because you are using English in your life.
You are not just learning rules anymore.
You are expressing yourself.
And that is the biggest change.
Now let's try a full story.
Okay, go ahead.
Next month, I will start a new project.
I am going to plan everything carefully before I begin.
During the first week, I will be working every day.
I will build a strong foundation.
And by the end of the month, I will have completed the main part of the project.
That is a complete and perfect example.
I am going to relax and watch a movie.
That is perfect, clear, natural, and confident.
Yes, and I did not think about grammar even once.
Exactly. That is the level we want.
I think learners need to hear something important now.
Yes, please tell them.
If you understand even 60%, you are doing very well.
And if you feel a little confused, that is completely okay.
Yes, it's because understanding grows slowly with practice.
No one becomes perfect in one day.
That is true for everyone.
I remember when I first started learning English, I felt confused.
Yes, that is very normal for beginners.
But slowly, by listening and speaking, everything became clear.
And that is exactly what learners should do.
Practice every day and keep speaking.
Now let's give one final real-life conversation.
Yes, something simple that learners can use every day.
Okay, let's start.
Hey, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I will finish my work early.
That sounds good. What are you going to do after that?
I am going to meet a friend and relax.
That sounds nice.
Tomorrow evening, I will be having dinner with my family.
Very good.
And by the end of the week, I will have completed all my tasks.
Perfect. That is a full and natural conversation.
Yes, and it is very useful for daily life.
I think we should give one final challenge.
Tomorrow, I will finish my work early.
Everyone, try this now.
Say one sentence about what you will do.
Then say one sentence about what you are going to do.
After that, say one sentence about what you will be doing.
And finally, say one sentence about what you will have done.
If you can do this, you understand this lesson.
And if you practice every day, you will become fluent.
Now, before we finish, we have one more reminder.
If you have not watched episode 1 and episode 2, please watch them.
Yes, they are in our playlist.
We created a full tenses series for you.
Start from the beginning and complete your learning journey.
And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.
More useful lessons are soon.
You have been listening to Talk Ema, the English podcast.
Remember, English is not something you only memorize.
English is something you live and use every day.
Every sentence you speak builds your confidence.
Every mistake you make helps you improve.
So do not stop.
Keep speaking every day.
Keep learning and growing.
We will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.